It was the woman's first time visiting the man's home to meet his family, but she was shocked to discover the cooking wine his mother used to marinate fish was actually a 60-year-old vintage bottle of Mutai. Even the firewood used in the kitchen was golden Nanmu worth $1 million per piece. And that wasn't all. The tea served for rinsing their mouths before meals was Da Hong Pao from Wui Mountain, priced at $5 million per pound. The grandfather was even more extravagant, giving her a welcome gift of $1 trillion. Only then did the woman realize the man she rented came from a family beyond imagination. It turned out his family was the richest in the world, but his grandfather believed he needed hardship to be worthy of inheriting the fortune. So the man had been tricked into collecting scrap for over 20 years. And now this bottle collecting man was wandering the streets looking for a girl. His goal was to rent a girlfriend to take home for Qingming festival, because this year his grandfather said if he didn't bring a girlfriend home again, he would be kicked out of the family. So the man started urgently searching for one. Until that moment, the woman drove up in a luxury car, told the man she was willing to be his girlfriend, and even paid him to pretend to be her boyfriend. Her goal was to escape a marriage arranged by her family. The man was just thinking about how his family was too poor to eat, so he agreed without hesitation. But just then, the rich second-generation man she disliked arrived. Seeing she had chosen a poor guy as her boyfriend, he directly threatened the man to leave if he knew what was good for him. But the proud man refused to back down, and confidently declared he was already with the woman. Even though the rich guy boasted about his wealth, he was immediately shut down by the same line again, clenching his jaw in frustration. The woman was very pleased with the man's response. Even though he was poor, she felt her money was well spent, and to make the act more convincing, she announced she was going home with the man to meet his parents, telling the rich guy to give up and stop wasting time. Then she drove toward the man's house. At that time his family was living in a rundown house. Grandpa was enjoying a massage. Mom was getting a manicure. Dad was ordering the staff to keep watch, so they could report the moment the man returned. Soon the family got the news he was coming back. Everyone sprang into action, hiding all signs of wealth and putting on the perfect act of a poor household. Not long after the man arrived at the courtyard with the woman, the family assumed she was his girlfriend and greeted her warmly, offering her their usual tea. But as soon as the woman took a sip, she sensed something was wrong. She said the taste was exactly like the Da Hong Pao that costs $10,000 per gram. The mother immediately realized this was bad. No one had expected the woman to be such a connoisseur. Luckily the man had grown up drinking it, so he quickly explained it was just wild tea Grandpa picked from the mountain, and they usually used it to boil tea eggs. The mother quickly changed the topic, saying she was going to cook. The man knew her back wasn't in good shape, so he offered to help. The woman also offered to lend a hand, but that made the mother awkward, because she didn't actually know how to cook. Normally she just prepared ingredients and passed them through a secret slot for a state banquet chef to handle the rest. Then the woman saw the aunt preparing fish, so she went to the spice cabinet to look for cooking wine, but was stunned to find it neatly lined with vintage liquor bottles. The mother said they didn't need help, but then the woman offered to help start the fire, and was completely shocked by the firewood in front of her.